Welcome, Panther Sports Zone. My name is Khalid Gray,
My name is Kenneth Richardson.
and we are back with another episode. But you know what else is exciting to me this weekend? It's
What?
that Super Bowl.
Mm,
Ooh,
come on.
ooh. My team already out there. I was rooting for the Ravens, really rooting for the Cowboys, and I'm rooting for the Ravens. But who do you have going into the Super Bowl matchup? Didn't they play last year too?
They
Or am I
didn't.
tripping?
The Chiefs played last year, not the
Not the 49ers.
49ers.
Okay, I don't follow
Um,
football like that, but
I definitely got to go with the Chiefs. I mean, bro, look at Patrick Mahomes. Like,
you know
it's a
what?
reason why he got that contract he has, bro.
Say, man, but
You,
also I don't want to see no more Taylor Swift. I don't want to see Taylor Swift no
I
more.
hear you, but I always got to. Excuse me. I got to root. I got to root for
No, I
Patrick.
get it. I
I got
get
to
it.
root for a Texas native. Come on now,
Of course, but oh, he's a Texas
Texas
native.
native.
And then on top of that, I mean, like you look at his tight end, you look at his line, you
Mm,
look at when you looked at that Ravens game, they didn't touch
they didn't
Mahomes. Well, they
at
he
all.
got touched maybe once or twice, but they didn't touch him for real, for real.
I
So
I'll say definitely from looking at how the Ravens defense was this season and how they played so well against the Ravens, I can't see the 49ers lasting with
no,
them,
no,
honestly.
seriously, but on the topic of winning in sports and
Mhm.
big time things, we're going to go into our first topic, which is women's tennis. Our women's tennis team was in action this past Wednesday, losing to Lamar University 4-1. The loss moved the Panthers to 0-9 on the season, extending their unfortunate losing streak. The Cardinals quickly turned their 1-0 lead to a 3-point advantage with a forfeit victory on court 6, followed by Martina's straight set victory over Sierra Garcia, 6-1. At the fifth position, Victoria Castillo, Francisca Duca captured two single victories for the Panthers, but the wins came after Lamar had already secured the win. The women's tennis team will be back in action this Saturday against the University of Texas at Rio Grande Valley at 10 a.m. here at PVAMU.
In other news, let's move on to our softball team. The Ladies Panther softball team began their highly anticipated season today at the 2024 Incarnate Ward Invitational. The Panthers fell to Lindenwood and Buffalo, finishing both of their games with a score of 0. The Lady Panthers held Lindenwood scoreless until the bottom of the fourth inning, where they were able to rally of their only 3 runs of the game. The Lady Panthers followed that loss with another, unfortunately dropping the game to Buffalo. The Lady Panthers finished this game with 4 hits from Jalen Davis, Mia Nunez, Destiny Smith, and Karna Sines. The Lady Panthers will be back in action tomorrow versus Incarnate Ward at 12:15 p.m. in San Antonio. The Lady Panthers season continues next week at the HBCU softball tournament in Covington, Georgia. The SWAC recently just announced their preseason awards for the up-and-coming 2024 season. When we get back, we will discuss their predictions, we'll discuss our predictions, and talk a little bit about our new football signees.
And before we show these next two MMJs, we would like to formally apologize for the outcome of them last episode. They were not a representation of what we do here at Panther Sports Zone, but we are now back with them fully revamped and ready to go for you guys to be able to see them in their full, you know, they're full of what they should be. So you may now see these two MMJs that have been fixed and are ready to go for Panther Sports Zone. Gray with KPVU-TV and Panther Sports Zone, where we were able to cover the Lady Panthers 78-65 win against the Texas Southern Tigers in regulation at the Baby Dome at 3 p.m. February 3rd. In the first and second quarter, each team was able to showcase their offensive ability, having the score as close as 31-36 going into halftime. In the third quarter, the Lady Tigers won a 14-8 run. However, the Lady Panthers were able to halt this run with both excellent defense and superb free throw shooting throughout the quarter. The fourth quarter was more of the same, with the Lady Panthers making important shots and getting defensive stops to close out the game down the stretch. After the monstrous win, Ethan Waiters was able to catch up with assistant coach Jeanette Jackson as they discussed defensive efficiency and offensive efficiency throughout the game.
Congratulations on your win. Congratulations. I'm Ethan Whiters, and I'm here with KPVU-TV. You guys' ability to knock down late shots and play good defense in the fourth quarter, what was the key factors to doing those things?
Well, first of all, we had to know personnel, man. We had to know who to leave open at what time. Most important that we preached was to box out and make sure we secured every rebound, every loose ball that we possibly could. We were in double bonus at the end of the game, so we wanted to make sure we got the ball in our best free throw shooters' hands and just capitalize on every opportunity that we got.
Most definitely. You guys face a tough UAPB squad Monday here at 5:30. Mm-hmm. How do you get your team to lock back in and to get ready to bounce back for this tough game coming up?
Well, I feel like we're on our winning swing right now, so our momentum is high. Honestly, they need to prepare for us. The mentality that we have right now is unstoppable. Everybody is locked in. Everybody is filling in their roles, and we're here. We're one now. So, yeah.
And again, congratulations on your win. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
In addition, we were able to interview player of the game, Ryan Payne, as she discusses how she was able to stay poised, having 21 points and 2 steals, shooting perfect from the free throw line as well as perfect from the three-point line.
I'm Ethan Whiters. I'm here with KPVU-TV, and we here with our top scorer from the game with leading all scorers with 21 points. You guys had a big third quarter causing 9 turnovers. What was the main objective? What was the key to cause those?
The key for us this game was just forcing TSU into as many turnovers as we could, and that meant like locking in on our defensive execution. I think we did a good job of pressing them full court, and half court, we made sure that we knew the personnel so we could get as many steals as we could.
You had it going early in the first half. You had 13 before half. What was the main objective? How did you come out so hot?
I think the biggest thing for me is just being poised, making sure I'm taking the right shots and not like forcing, but I commend my teammates for, we was executing and they got me open pretty good. So
it's a big game coming up Monday, UAPB. How do you lock in and bounce back and get ready to prepare for Monday?
Reset, refresh. We got a day to prepare tomorrow, so we just lock in on film. Make sure we locked in on the personnel, making sure that we're healthy, we're good, we're ready, and just rest and recover.
Congratulations again, and good game.
Thank you, appreciate it.
The men's basketball team fell short to the Texas Southern Tigers in an 80-69 loss at the Baby Dome. Jonathan Sissy and PJ Henry of the Texas Southern Tigers combined for 51 points, with PJ Henry having 26 points and Jonathan having 25 points himself. Leading scorer Charles Smith IV led the team with 23 points. Javante Hopkins assisted, dropping 16 points of his own. In an exciting first half matchup, the Panthers were able to hold on and only trail by 4 going into the next half. Unfortunately, they were not able to hold on to their momentum going into the second half, losing by 11 points to the Texas Southern Tigers in regulation. This has been Khalid Gray with KPVU-TV and Panther Sports Zone, signing off. A&M University Panthers took on UAPB recently at the Baby Dome on February 5th. The Panthers defeat Arkansas Pine Bluff in an amazing win at the end of regulation, 75-74,
by 2 late-game free throw attempts by CJ Lane. After the game, we were able to interview Charles Smith IV, CJ Lane, and head coach of the Panthers, Byron Smith. Welcome to KPVU-TV. My name is Khalid Gray, and I'm here with Charles Smith IV. After that fantastic game, y'all closed this game out. What was something that y'all had to do to close this game out effectively and get the win?
They averaged 33s a game, so we just went out there and made sure they didn't get any open looks, try to guard everybody hard as we can, and kind of junk it up for them, and they kind of worked to our advantage.
Yeah, and something that I want to highlight is even despite you being in foul trouble, you were able to still play excellent paint defense and rebound the ball. How were you able to control being in foul trouble while also being highly efficient and contributing to the team as well?
It's all pretty much just effort. I wouldn't say I managed my fouls too well because I fouled out, but we got next man up mentality. Somebody else is always going to be there to cover the slack if I go out or if I'm not playing good. But I just had good effort. I had a good warm-up, and we just had to win it. So that's what we did.
You have a game against Cookman coming up in the Saturday. How do you prepare for this game mentally coming off of such an amazing win?
We know that this was a good effort tonight, and we just got to try to double it and match it and bring even more energy to their home court when we go down to Florida at Bethune.
Thank you so much, Charles. Y'all played an excellent game.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm here with KPVU-TV. I'm Ethan Whiters, and I'm here with CJ Lane. He had finished with 13 points. He couldn't get it going early, but he came close with the last 2 free throws. What was going through your mind when you were shooting those free throws?
Send our team home, man. We got to take us home. That was the only thing I was thinking. Knock these free throws down.
Now, that was a big free throws. We came back and won the game 75-76. Going into the next game, what is the focus?
We're going to try to take this momentum we have from this game and take it to the next. Game by game. We're going to focus on game by game. We got this game down. We want to know from this game. We'll go to the next game. Keep it going.
Congratulations on your win, and thank you for your time.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Big game, Coach. Big game. The team stormed back late in the fourth quarter, but you guys fought hard and was able to finish the game. CJ Lane hit 2 big free throws. What was going through your mind as the game got close to the end, and y'all finished strong?
CJ Lane better make these free throws, or I'm gonna take his scholarship tomorrow. No, that I knew that we were. Obviously we're battle tested. We've been through a tough non-conference, and obviously the conference has been very difficult for us. Lost a tough one on Saturday to Texas Southern, but we felt like we're making strides, and we just got to put together a complete game. Now we have to be consistent, but when you work hard and you have good people, you have good kids. They're frustrating at times, but they're good kids. Good things happen to good people. So this is a good group of young men, and it doesn't surprise me the outcome. We stayed in it. We could have easily. I thought some of the calls were a bit questionable late, but we hung in there. We were resilient. We were able to come out on top.
Yes, sir, most definitely. A nice Bethune-Cookman squad coming up next. How do you prepare your team mentally for the next game coming up?
Hopefully you have more points on the board at the end of the night than them.
Yes, sir.
They're tough. They're good. Everybody's good out there. There's no off night, so they're a good transition team. They got great guards. Stay down! Stay down!
Welcome back to Panther Sports Zone from our commercial break, and we will get into our next story, which is the baseball awards. The experts at the SWAC recently announced their predictions for the upcoming baseball season. The Panthers are slotted to finish the 2nd place in the West Division behind Grambling State. The Panthers finished with 67 points, the 3rd most in the SWAC. Following behind the Panthers in the West Division are Southern, Texas Southern, UAPB, and Alcorn State. Garrison West and Michael Dews were selected to be the All-SWAC second team, the only two players from the Panthers that were selected for an award.
Track and field. The men's and track, my God. The women's and men's track and field teams continue their season today at the Howie Ryan Invitational at the University of Houston. Good luck today, Panthers. Panthers Athletics are looking for volunteers in the upcoming PV relays March 22nd to the 23rd. For more information, please contact Alicia Pete at alp@pvamu.edu.
Yes, please come out and help us.
I'm so sorry.
All support is needed.
All support is needed, please.
And going into our next story is the football. The Panthers welcome over 16 additional signees to the 2024 roster this past weekend. The Panthers were incredibly active with the recruiting this season, announcing 7 of their signees early before National Signing Day this past Wednesday. At their National Signing Day event in Stafford, the Panthers announced an additional 16 signees. The Panthers welcomed 7 early signees: wide receiver Jeremiah Ratliff, running backs Ryan Hall and Chase Bignum, offensive lineman Traylon Miles and Xavier Miles, quarterback Timothy Barrington, defensive lineman James Cate III. For more information on the Panthers signees, visit the official PVAMU Athletics website at pvpanthers.com. That'll wrap up today's episode of Panther Sports Zone. We had an amazing time being live with you guys. Stay tuned for every Monday show, Wednesday show, and Friday show at 5:30 p.m. for more episodes. Thanks again for watching. My name is Khalid Gray.
And I'm Kenneth Richardson.
It was a pleasure having you guys here. We will see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for more.